Welcome to House of Tay Tay. Today we have a special guest, Ben from Malaysia. Hi, Ben.
Hi, Titi. How are you?
I'm good.
Thanks for having me today.
So today we're gonna talk about your work and Chemsex.
Yes,
So let's get started.
let's get deep into it.
So you are the founder of Alleviate.
Yes,
It's a non-profit
it's not
organization.
Yes.
Which works on HIV and Chemsex. So
Yes.
tell me more about Alleviate, please.
I started my journey as an advocate in 2019 after I came back from being ordained in Bangkok as a monk. And then after that, I got into what I call my work of purpose. So this actually is a project from the heart. At that point, a lot of my friends, they are either living with HIV, or this is the 21st century. I'm still losing friends to AIDS, and it should not be happening. So I thought it was a very good timing when I was asked to come out with a PrEP uptake campaign. So I designed the PrEP program is mainly to raise the awareness on PrEP and get people to sign up for it and the importance of it, why they need it and stuff like that. And that was my 2019 journey. And that program was called Take Charge Today. And from Take Charge Today, it was actually very gay. All my visuals, is very LGBT. Yeah. And that's essentially the target audience that I was speaking to. After that, I thought, okay, I'm actually my audience is actually in Malaysia. And we're in a very religiously conservative country. The landscape does not allow one to be himself. So I totally rebranded it as Alleviate, providing a full service integrated support system. Community-based testing, we have a Chemsex program for intervention, we have our youth program, we have our mental health program. So it's a very beautiful center. Do drop by one day.
Yeah. So chemsex is a big problem now in the society.
It's out of control. It's become like a society issue. It's no longer an individual issue. Everybody needs to come together and work on together, like from your healthcare provider, your influencer, family support,
And also the government.
and the government.
And I think we need to keep discussing, get the conversations on these topics because it's a rising concerns in the society.
Especially when, just as how chemsex use is being normalized, let's normalize talking about it as well. A large number of people who have not gotten into it, our young as well. So help them understand what they are potentially
Educate
touching.
them
Yes.
with the drugs. Drugs education is totally needed. What are the root causes of addiction?
There are actually many different root causes. Everyone is individual, everyone is unique. With the different backstory that they come with, we have identified that there is a past root cause, external root cause, as well as internal root cause.
Trauma is the cause of addiction.
Trauma could be one of the causes.
Yeah.
There are many causes that lead a person into substance use and substance dependency. Person could be due to long trauma, like a childhood trauma, or someone could be a recent trauma, like because it's a rape. Let's work on the trauma itself and not add on another problem, because the trauma itself need to be addressed.
Need to be healed. So I feel like diving into the root is the most important thing for anyone to really recover or heal. You need to find the root.
For support systems, if you don't know how to handle it, push them to a professional.
Yeah.
Right? Not every layperson knows the way how. Not everyone is empathetic.
So empathy is the word of today.
Oh, yes.
But do you think quitting is the destination for people, or harm reduction is more what you're campaigning?
Overall, is to reduce harm.
Yeah. But I feel like many addicts, they're not ready to quit. That's why harm reduction would work
Yes.
in many people,
Yes.
because it lessen the effects and it showing the way for them to live like happily and healthily without causing harms to themselves or people around them.
Yeah, it's true. Because there's so many ways, like HIV prevention is one of them already. Let's start you on PrEP. So we teach them to not harm yourself
Yeah.
with the needle.
Dosage should
Dosage.
be monitored.
Yes, so they don't overdose. Things that we can help educate them so that they can make the choice themselves.
Yeah.
And when they say, enough, I'm done, then let's come.
Be ready.
Yes. I would like to visualize myself as maybe like a big brother, who is ready to pull you up. But I need to make sure that I myself am strong as well to pull themselves. I don't call these clients or my addicts. I call them my friends in recovery.
Yeah. You cannot forget, but then you have to learn how to live a new life. Quitting is actually a starting point of a new journey.
One of my friends in recovery came for our gathering in the center, and then he pulled me aside. Ben, I just had a trigger.
Yeah.
Last
Yeah.
weekend. And okay, so what happened? How do you feel? They say, I just switched my mind, like you advised. Ben, I love my life now.
Yeah.
He don't want to F it up. So I say, okay, but if you're struggling, come.
Yeah. Just asking for help. It's not that you're losing the battle, but you're actually like winning in a way that you know what you need to do to deal with your cravings, your triggers, to fight the addiction. Doesn't mean that you're weak. It actually means that you're strong enough to fight for it.
I often tell them that I'm very proud of you for taking this
Yeah.
step because you're very brave.
Yeah, you're
Give yourself
brave
a pat
and
on the
you're-
shoulder.
And you actually take a step beyond your own addiction. you
Yeah.
know? So let's talk about how to quit drugs or recover.
Different people have different ways of recovering.
Yeah.
Right? Even in Beyond 66 program as well. Like I said, that it's tailored for the individual. Right? When we actually understand their deep-rooted causes and through different forms of therapy. And we also gauge from the beginning when they join the program and then till they finish the foundation, and then after that, whether they have improved mentally, how they cope with their life. We want to actually help them stay and remember that life is actually good without the stuff. Alleviate, we offer like a 360 program. All issues are interconnected from HIV to Chemsex intervention to mental health. And the physical center mainly is exactly like what you touched on earlier, to empower the person and a place where they can actually come and feel connected with another individual without feeling that they're being judged or discriminated for their past, right? And they all come together, laugh about it. Some of them, they're very open about their past of drug use. They share stories, they laugh about it.
Some people get triggered.
Yeah.
Mentioning like ice or like slab.
Yes. Why? It's because they've moved on. They have reached a point
It's not
where...
there now.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. It's not there now. To address the HIV issue as well, in the center, we have a weekly get-together where we eat together. We share food. It's okay.
No discrimination.
Yes, no
Yeah.
discrimination. You don't know
No
who
judgment.
is HIV positive, right?
It's all fine.
In our community, we're always looking for that beacon, just like the lighthouse.
Yeah.
You wish that you know where you could go to, and you have established
A safe space.
Yes, where we talk about it, right? We empower each other. There's no
Giving
shame.
strength.
Yes, this community kitchen provide job for a person who has lost their income because of drug, perhaps because of HIV, perhaps, right? And if they can cook, let's cook, because whenever we have event, people need to eat, and let's pay, let's provide job.
Yeah.
This is giving them a sense of worth, a sense of purpose, that I'm better now, I can help another person.
You can be yourself and be happy in your own skin.
Yes.
What do people struggle with in recovery?
They often struggle to believe that there is a way out. The shame of facing their normal friends and family.
To believe in themselves
Yes.
that they can do it.
But they just don't know that how they can break out of it.
To appreciate life, that we are actually blessed to be here,
And I'm actually very proud of you because you actually took the next step up by owning up to it.
It was very difficult.
Yeah, I know.
Like in my drugs day, I think I was hopeless. I couldn't picture like myself in a normal world without drugs. And I didn't believe in love. I didn't believe in life. I didn't believe anyone. I tried to ask for help, but I didn't know where. That's why we have this channel,
Yes.
And with your work at Alleviate, like we are creating platforms for people to reach out and to understand more and to be educated about drugs. The most important thing I learned from my recovery is that I need people to understand me as myself, accept me, the who I am, who I really am. Believing in yourself is the greatest thing for you to do, and you need to do it. If you want to quit, if you want to recover, you must believe in yourself. No one else can do it for you. Only you can do it.
There is a way out, right? Recovery is possible. It's got to come from you. When you are ready, when you need help, just reach out. Don't lose hope. Drug may have been a phase in our life, but we grow from it. If they can do it, I can
And
do
you
it.
can do it too.
Nobody say it's
Yeah.
easy, nah. It takes work, but it can be done. Wherever you fall, that's where you stand up. Let's not blame ourselves from the past. We learn from the past and we pick ourselves up from there and slowly build ourselves up.
What are the most important things that you would advise friends and family of the recovering addicts?
Keep the channel of communication open. Be there for them. They have certain issues that need to be resolved. Let's not immediately on the family side or friend side penalize them already or push them away. Let's say from some family, it's like, oh, I don't have a son like you. You do drug. Oh, you're so useless. You're shame to family. These are all very derogatory words that bring them down. What they need at that time is like, okay, how can we help you? Let's sit down. Thank you for telling us. Try to understand that it's not easy. Nobody dive into like, oh, I want to do drug, right?
I don't think anyone would ever,
Yes.
if they don't have issues,
Yes.
would touch drugs because everyone knows that they have negative effects. Why would you need it? Why would you want to destroy yourself? How do people in recovery have sex again? Since they've been long in chemsex, how could they have normal sex again without any substances?
Oh gosh. Because you've already experienced that euphoric
Hi, yeah.
the sex, the bam, bam, bam. Live your fantasy. Perhaps one of the ways that could help is to identify there's a difference between having sex and making love.
I haven't had sex for 5 years since I've been with my partner.
Oh,
At first, it was very difficult when even to masturbate, not to think about the drugs. At the beginning of recovery, I cannot separate between sex and drugs. Ex-chemsex people, they always find it hard to come down to normal sex, and it takes them years until they can really separate sex and drugs into different things.
in recovery, it becomes more like the exchange of intimacy with another human being. It's quite ironic the word chemistry because chemsex
Chemsex is chemistry, yeah. I would say that sex in chemsex world is kind of delusional. You're not really enjoying the making love or like the sex itself. You are enjoying the chemicals, the rush, the high, it's all in your head.
Yes, true. Because all these eventually become meaningless encounter.
And you don't care who you're fucking. Even you're not attracted to them, but you're using the drugs, you're still okay with it, The journey in the end, it would end up with you and drugs. And drugs would take over you. So from your experience, Do you think drugs are bad?
Drugs, when abused,
Yeah.
there are some people who use marijuana just to sleep. Originally, it was created to help someone with ADHD, but it's when we start abusing it.
It's the way it's used.
Precisely. And when it's there, let's say if a person is going through certain issues in life or mental health issues or a trauma, right? Let's work on that. Find this as a way out. The drug is a drug.
A drug is a drug is a drug.
Yeah. You ask me whether it's
Bad or good, cannot say.
Yeah.
It has positive and negative.
Yeah. Exactly.
Everything has two sides.
Yeah, it is until it gets out of hand when we become addicted, when it takes control of a
Even
person.
You're too much love, like in a way you lost it,
Yeah, it becomes an intoxicated
Yeah.
obsession.
So from your work with Chemsex recovering addicts, what have you learned that is so beautiful about them?
My friends in recovery are my biggest reward, my biggest driving force of why I'm doing this. They are the real heroes of the Beyond 66 program. They put in the work. When you get to see their lives change, their voice, their mindset, their purpose have changed for better. Oh, it is so beautiful. 7.5 out of 10 guys I work with, and help, they are the sweetest guys ever. Really nice guys, wouldn't harm an animal. They just took the wrong road. So let's help them come back. Kind people, just like yourself.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You too. So thank you so much today, Ben, for being here. Good luck with your work.
Thank you.
And we see you again. Bye.
Thank you. See
Thank
you. If you like the content that we've shared today and you feel that it helps, please like Taylor Srirat as well as leave a comment. Let's open discussions. And don't forget to subscribe.